programs have to make choices sometimes, just like us humans. You chose to watch this video, and sometimes the computer program needs to make a choice. It can do so based on variables. Let's say we have a variable called x, which contains the value 8, and then we create our if statement. So it's what we're going to use to make it choose. We can say if x is greater than 5, then output accepted. So in this case, if you run it, accepted is shown on the screen, and let's do something else here. Write something. So you see it continues the code after this, but this section is optional. So if we set it to another value below 5, notice that it doesn't get executed, only the final line. So this will only work for a single line, and we want to use these brackets to put a block in here, and then write multiple lines. And this code block right here, or you might prefer to write it like this. This code block right here is only executed if x is greater than 5. And so in this case it doesn't get executed, but let's say we put x to 12, it does get executed. Now what if we want both cases, like we want to execute different blocks depending on whether it's greater or smaller? You can create another, you can extend this, write else after that. Client so now, depending on the value of x, either this code is executed or that code is executed. And so x is greater than 5, in this case it's 12, so we expect to see this code. So that works. Now if x is smaller than 12, it will skip this, jump right here, and execute this. Let's set it to 2. You see it executed the other block code. So basically that's how you can do it. Greater than, smaller than. You also have equality. And equality is a double sign. So now we say if x equals 2, because a single one is assignment. This gives the value 2 to x, and this will compare x with 2. So something to keep in mind, to use a double equality sign. And now it's only executed if x equals 2. If we run it, the code block is executed because x is 2. What if you don't want to execute, like what if you want to execute it if it's not 2? Then you will change it to this symbol. So these two characters means not. So if x is not 2, it will execute it. In this case, x is 2, so we don't see anything, except like the code block below. So it jumps out of this or skips this and continues the code. Now if you change it to 3, x won't be 2, so it will execute this and continue here. And let's run it. And I'm not sure what's going on here. Okay, so x is 3, so it's not equal to 2, so it starts executing this code block and then that one. This is basically if statements. You can decide whether you want to run code or not, or the computer will decide based on the variables.